this one thing and watch how people switch up on you. Grow. Change and evolve yourself. And people will start looking at you like you're crazy. People will start to fall away. People will start to say, oh, you think you're better than somebody. Who you think you are? What makes you so special? People don't like to see you evolve and become better for yourself. It triggers something in them. It triggers their inner wounds. Things that they haven't healed in themselves. So as they see you heal and progress, it makes them mad. They don't like it. So when you do this for yourself, you got to ask yourself, who am I really doing this for? Because people like for you to be exactly who you used to be. They don't want to see you grow. They're comfortable with you being your old self. As you start to change, you're no longer that person anymore. When you grow and evolve, you can't go back into something that you no longer used to dabble in or you used to do. It's like trying to put on something you've outgrown. It doesn't fit anymore. So they'll say things like, I like when you used to be like this, or I like when you used to do this. Even though you know that way wasn't good for you, even though you know that way, that version of you wasn't a better you, it made some people feel comfortable. People like to see you stuck. Because when you change, other people aren't willing to change. They're not willing to face themselves. They're not ready to heal. And so, as they see you changing, it makes them uncomfortable. So if they're not willing to change, they want you away from them. They don't like to see the light. They don't like to see that reflection that you're giving off. It makes people uncomfortable. So do it. Do it anyway. Do it because you're ready to grow. You're tired of the old version of what you used to be. Become a better person with yourself every day. Be okay with not having these people around you, because they're going to stunt your growth anyway. Be okay with being alone. Be okay with not having any friends, because the more you grow, the more people are going to fall away. And you have to ask yourself if you're ready for that, because that journey becomes very lonely. And if you haven't built that inner strength within you to be able to take that journey, you're going to fall back into the old patterns again. You're going to fall back into the old version of yourself. And that's what you're trying to avoid. You have to stick with the process. It's going to become very uncomfortable. But once you grow and you see the results, you will see the results when you get to the end. Once you see it, you're going to understand that it didn't go in vain. You didn't do this for nothing. You did this to become a better version of you, to meet your true self. And it's a better feeling than any fake person that you had around you to begin with. Anybody that wanted to see you stuck. Anybody that doubted you. Anybody that was triggered because you decided to do something better for yourself. To change, to grow. So I'm going to tell you this again. Ask yourself, who are you doing this for? Are you doing this for you? Are you doing it for other people? Because that's where the question lies.